All right, good morning and welcome to our channel Princesses. Today is the 30th of June 2025, and we thank the Lord for His goodness and mercies and kindness and faithfulness. This information we are bringing this morning is from the label of Osim, who finally gave us an intel of the safe landing and arrival of the delegates successfully. This one just came at the wee hours of this morning. We got the wind that the five-man delegates who took a journey a couple days ago, that should be last 2 weeks or thereabout, to Switzerland concerning the signing of the agreement between the government and the stakeholders, so the ground handlers, which was to foster effective disbursement delivery to all and sundry. And finally, we expected they should land on Tuesday last week, but it was shifted to Thursday, and we didn't hear nothing anymore till weekend arrived. And this is a new week, Foster, and we finally got wind that they are back in the country. I'm going to read for us, or get across to us, all the things that Osim enumerated in this submission. But one thing we are yet to understand in all of this, yes, the arrival has come, thanks be to God. Now we want to get a content of their arrival. You know what I'm saying, okay? You just know what I'm talking about. If they came, they come with good news. That is our expectation in the first place. We want to believe that they are coming back. Is not going to be story, education, lecturing and all that. We just want to get the best out of this. They are coming back, and that is all the expectations of the subscribers. Not just that, I've received a lot of questions. Actually, most times when you post a particular submission, they ask you, are they back? Are the delegates back? But the last message I think I gave comprehensive information concerning that they were yet to arrive. But just this morning we got wind that, thanks be to God, they are back in the country. So going forward, all right, I'm going to get across on this particular question later afterwards. But let me get to tell us what Osim actually submitted concerning this morning. And it said, good news, finally, the Eagles have landed. In other words, the delegates. Congratulations for a successful journey. We appreciate God's mercy and protection for the life of everyone. Without this brave move or journey, no disbursement. This journey is so important for us to get our disbursement. I'm telling you what I know. Just at 11 hours, we started hearing all manners of voice note from different angles because they lack patience. But if only they know what is on ground, they will not rush and start crying out for help. Those voice notes were not necessary. It produces fear and doubt to the masses. For those of you calling me liars, I don't get worked up or worried about your nasty behavior towards my personality. My job is to deliver the truth. Simple. The delays often cause tension, confusion, fear, etc. To me, their voice note is just a reflection of frustration, which is normal. Okay, so further to that, he also says that I'm not getting swayed or moved by the voice notes or what they said because I'm focused on the current realities. I'm being cautious with my words because you know they can have a significant impact on the community. I'm choosing to stay positive, to maintain harmony and avoid causing unnecessary disruptions. My positivity is a stabilizing force for the community. For example, if I try any negative reaction, it will cause great damage. When I switched from Theobat to UAAG, that gave a shock waves or turned the community upside down. It took the community over 3 months to stabilize. There was a significant reaction to my decision, but ultimately, I came out on top or won in the end. What do you think contributed to my success? a positive outcome. I have some privileged information as an inside, or I guess he meant to say as an insider, and the direction of the Holy Spirit. In this community, I have seen a wide range of things, both good and bad, black and white, but nothing has managed to shake or unsettle me. I'm conveying a sense of resilience and stability in the face of various challenges or controversies. For doubters, I'm referencing a situation where some people were skeptical about the delegation traveling to Switzerland, perhaps questioning the purpose or outcome of the trip. While so many never believed in the journey, however, now that the delegation has returned, they are here in bracket. It's clear that the trip did indeed happen. I'm highlighting the importance of trusting in the process and believing in the efforts of those involved. I give God all the glory, and we bless God for their sacrifices. Follow who no road. All right, thank you very much, Dr. Osim, for that submission. And we know that the long-awaited announcement, as it's been expected from all the expectant beneficiaries, have finally landed. The Eagles or the delegates, after months of intense anticipation, and then now finally reducing to days, and now it has happened. Frustration, hope, and speculations have touched down safely. Let us not rush past this moment. Their successful return isn't just about physical presence. I want us to understand that. It should symbolize the final lap towards what we've all been holding our breath for, which is one thing, and that is the disbursement. And we bless God for preserving their lives. We thank Him for journey mercies, for protection, and for courage. Well, a couple of individuals also said that nobody traveled, nobody went to Switzerland, but the information we got is that they traveled. Osim said they traveled. Ngozi Israel also asserted they traveled. If you say they didn't travel, all fine and good. What we expected is such that there would be a good news towards this course. Because let us face it, without that journey, without that sacrifice, there would be no conversation about funds right now. So you can doubt opinions, you can question narratives, but facts are very stubborn. And the fact remains that this journey is the very key that should unlock the door to what we've all been waiting for. But naturally, with this arrival comes also a cascade of questions, which I believe it should be resident in the minds of everyone right now. The question is, what is next? What did they come back with? And where's the good news? Most importantly, how soon does this arrival translate into tangible cash in our bank accounts? I believe that these are the questions that should bother in the hearts of individuals. What is next? What did they really come back with? Where is the good news? And most importantly, how soon, how fast does this arrival translate into tangible physical cash in our hands or in a bank account? Now, these questions aren't misplaced at all. Every single subscriber, every family, every youth, every struggling father or mother is restless, and they are eager, yearning to hear not just stories but solutions. We have waited. Many have endured sleepless nights, doubts creeping in, and frustrations boiling over, emotions running so wild. Yes, and here we are today. The journey that they embarked on was never just an ordinary trip. It should be an international assignment, which we know, laden with protocols, negotiations, verifications, and alignments. And for those who deeply are following the process, You'll understand that such moves are rarely instant in their execution, but they are foundational. So their successes determines how quickly and smoothly the next phase is going to unfold. But the good news behind the scene, I want us to be real this time. Not everything can or should be announced publicly in raw details. You see, in sensitive dealings like this, premature exposure of vital information has the power to derail some carefully arranged processes. And from reliable insiders, whispers across credible channels, it is evident that the delegation's return wasn't just empty-handed. We're going to get to hear that in subsequent submissions. They came back with the final validations, documentation aligned towards the last phase of green light. I believe that OSIM is also going to give us that information. We're not talking about classified information here, but some relevant information that should make the heart of the people be elated. Translations were closer to disbursement than ever before. And this good news isn't just about movement for the sake of movement. It's movement with proof. It has to be movement with authority and movement with clearance. No one embarks on such high-level international dealings and returns without concrete results. It's uncalled for unless the process was faulty from the start. But in this case, I guess all signals remain positive. Yet the question that sits at the edge of every subscriber's lips still remains: how soon before the arrival turns to cash? And here lies the honest, undiluted truth. The countdown should be active. Yes, we might be told that patience is still needed, which is one of the mouth organ of the grand ecosystem. The patience is still needed, not in the endless, vague manner that we've all come to dread, but in the final short burst of time that is required to organize the practical release of these funds to all and sundry. Now think of it like this. When a mother carries a child for 9 months, the final days before delivery are often the most uncomfortable. The pains seems to intensify. The uncertainty spikes up. The family grows so restless. Yet, in those same moments, the doctor calmly monitors the vital organs to ensure that there is safety, and only gives the go-ahead when it's medically safe to deliver the child. We are in the equivalent phase. The delivery room moment, the child, which is the disbursement, is matured, but proper handling is critical to avoid stillbirth, a setback, legal blocks, or mismanagement of these funds. Understanding the delay narratives right now, many people's agitation is justified. Yes, nobody enjoys being kept in the dark for too long, and understandably so. The constant cycle of soon, next week, we are close, it has stretched so much nerves in a thin manner. But I want you to hear this. Unlike the previous cycles or recycled promises, this phase should be different right now. And the reason is because there should be physical movement that would be confirmed that the trip happened. No more debates. They were physically present. We didn't see the pictures or the videos of those who traveled. So it would be like, what? How does it concern you if you have to see their physical landing? But I understand that they are physically present right now, engaged, and have returned. So it's not theory anymore. It's just execution we want to hear. There should be tangible outcomes that would be secured. Though not every detail is public, yes, I agree with that. But critical milestones should be achieved. Documents should be aligned. Agreements should be secured. Cross-border checks must be completed. And then we talk about the calmness after the storm. Leadership understands the community's fragile trust that they have enshrined in them over time. And therefore, announcement, I believe that announcement should now be deliberate. It should be precise and calculated to avoid some level of chaos, as was witnessed when the UAAG shift caused some shockwaves, according to what Osim said when he migrated from Theobald down to UAAG. I think wisdom is profitable to direct. So this isn't just they aren't just political statements or damage control. It's strategic management of information to ensure that preservation of the community harmony and is enshrined, and also ensure that once the fund hits the bank account, there should not be any backlash of confusion or suspicion within the ecosystem. Now, there are some agitations in the house. Let's be sincere. People are frustrated, and it's valid. You have waited. You have made personal sacrifices. You've adjusted your family budgets over time. You have postponed some projects and also endured countless emotional roller coasters. The audios, the rumors, the voice notes that are flying around aren't coming from wicked hearts, I believe. They are from tired, desperate, hopeful human beings. But also remember that in a process, this massive, one wrong audio, one misplaced rumor can also cause emotional tension. It can cause some regulatory interference, or worse, delay what's already on the table. Therefore, leaders should choose caution, not out of cowardice, but out of maturity and responsibilities. So, going forward, what should we expect? We should expect clearer, structured communication, structured updates in the coming days. Now that the team is back, according to this information, there should be some internal briefings and report views that is going to determine the official roadmap to cash disbursement. I don't want to believe, or I don't want to think there should be too much mega verifications, which has been done before. Yes, there should not be so much time wasting tactics. All of these community standards that should safeguard to protect funds from fraud and all that, infiltrations or misappropriation. Some of these things should have been taken care of internally. So even if there's going to be some skirmish or some skeletal system of verifications and validations and all that, it shouldn't take a kind of what do we call tactics of wasting time. It's uncalled for. Once these final steps align, disbursement should roll out in subsequent fashion. Yes, and this should ensure that operational bottlenecks are definitely minimized. It won't be rumor anymore. It should be credit alerts, tangible receipts, testimonies from all quarters. Yes, so that's what we want right now. Now, on the final stretch, I want you as a community to keep eyes on the prize. At this point, it's easy to grow weary, to fall into the traps of it's all talk. But history also shows us that last-minute frustrations has robbed a lot of people of their promised blessings. The question is, after coming this far, after enduring months, if not years of delayed hopes, will you lose your grip at the final turn? Or will you stay steady, eyes on the finish line, ready to claim your rightful share when the cash begins to flow? Your answer determines your peace in these final days. Conclusively, the Eagles, the delegates have landed. And this should be a moment of victory, not a moment of relapse into doubt. They came back with progress, I believe. They came back with good news, I believe, and within the missing pieces, that bridge the gap between expectation and manifestation. Is the money in your account yet? Not at this second, but the structures I believe are set, the barriers removed, the alignments active, and the wait is no longer indefinite. It's strategic, it's final, and it's conclusive. So breathe. Stay alert, not agitated. Stay informed, not misled. Follow credible sources of information dissemination. Ignore baseless voice notes. And most importantly, follow our channel for regular updates. We are closer than ever. Your patience, your endurance, your trust, it's about to pay off tangibly, undeniably, and irreversibly. The wait is almost over. The good news is real. Stay ready. This is Princessy Channel, the channel with legitimacy of updates and good news at all times. Subscribe to our channel for further updates, regular updates to spice your day, and expectations shall not be cut short. Thank you very much. We love you, and do have a very wonderful Monday ahead of you. It's a good news. It's a good week. God so bless you.